Hey there everyone, Final Fantasy 64 here, aka the Sephiroth of Let's Plays, and welcome again to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time! This is episode 31, we're making some good headway. In the last episode I was a child and we got the Lens of Truth. And also finished some bowling, so we got the heart piece and the bomb bag. But today I thought I'd start by checking out this place because I tried to Megaton hammer the grey rock, but apparently just have to bomb the wall behind it. So let's get our reward for going in here, I suppose. Just for completionist's sake. This thing, the item you get from here, you don't even need to finish the game. It's just for saying you've done it. So let's have a little looky. My God! All 6 of those polygons are looking pretty good. Rated E for everyone. Welcome, Shibby-Dibby-Doo. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Okay, cool. Whoa! Oh. You got Ferora's Wind. With this warp magic you can use with Sea Warp when you're in danger. You will teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic you will create a warp point. When you use the magic again you can either dispel the warp point you created last time or warp to that point. Remember, you can use Ferora's Wind only in dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside, okay? When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Okay, so that's all I wanted to do for now. But now we can actually start the episode proper. So let's go to the Shadow Temple. No. No. There you go. Trying to remember from sound again. Let's go, because I can't go to Kakariko Village because it breaks my game. So let's try and go to the graveyard straight away. Quickly! Get inside! Here we go. Now, this is where you actually need a magic spell. This one, to be precise. So, because it'll get the job done. You need to light all those torches up, you see. So now let's start in this episode and the next. We should hopefully finish the Shadow Temple, if not, get quite close. This is actually one of my favourite temples to do. I just like the feel of it. There we go, Link. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth handed down in Kakariko Village. But luckily I don't need to know that. I'm just going through here. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Except I don't need to know. Again. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Nothing too dark then. Make short work of him. You have to, it's a kill room basically, just kill everything in the room and you'll be alright. Zelda pretty much invented kill rooms. Now then. Where's the other fucker? There you are. Die! What the hell? My slashing is not up to par. But I will accept a chest for my troubles that I was stood on. Ooh, let's see what's inside. Could it be the dungeon map? Yes. Dungeon maps are super duper useful. Shadow Temple has gathered Kyle's history of bloody greed, flow, hatred. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Except I can kind of guess. Let yourself get caught again. It's the turn of Dead Hand. 7 years has passed and he's still quite angry about the fact I murdered him. You can pretty much jump straight up to him with the Gorgon sword and just kill him. Like that. There you go. You're dead. Kind of breaks the game, but it's alright. These things happen. This is just going to stay until he fades away and his sprite no longer exists in the world. Let's have a look at what this is. Could it be the compass? Lol, nope, it's the hover boots. With these mysterious boots you can hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Okay. So from now on, throughout the whole game, basically, all I need to do is use these. Apart from any time I need to sink underwater. You have no traction, but it's kind of fun. You can float too. Well, here's what you see if you use the Eye of Truth, which is what you're supposed to use. You can see where there is. You can see where there's walls and where there's not. He needs to stop repeating himself. I understand that the shadowy hatred and greed. Now this room has a secret. You need to push the switch to the one that has the skull lantern on it. All the others disappear, and if you push the block onto one of them, you die. So we need to push past this one. And then we need to push again, but then we'll stop. And that will hopefully lead us to the right one. There we go, now I've let go of the controller, so who'll let go the minute I do this. Now, all you need to do for this is run straight over, like that. And that's useful to know because it helps us get over a lot of gaps in the future. You need to know the distance of where you can jump and all this sort of stuff. Hello! Goodbye. Now, Navi's here because if you play a song you can get fairies to come out, but I can't remember what song it is and I don't particularly care. So, let's go this way for now. Into this room with this cool thing which is just used from the ice cannon again, but it's still pretty awesome. And the fact that we retextured it at all is nice. Although it would look a bit weird to have a giant ice statue in here. So, you know. You can roll under the blade too. If you're pro, like I'm not, hook shot there. Unlock that door. Ow. That was some pro rolling there, Joe. Straight through the blade. Link's face is the blade. So that's a small key. So that's one thing we needed, definitely, in a big dungeon like this. There's going to be plenty of small keys for us to find. Anything hidden? Ow. There's a hole down there you really don't want to fall in yet. Just checking. Well, that was a pretty good dodge. Now, we can go through the other side and see if there's anything through there. Although Beamos will be back, that's alright. Bye! Welcome to Gibdos. These will freeze you. Even as an adult. So be careful. Let me just make sure I got their names right. Gibdos, yeah. Gibdos! If it gives you a big cuddle, make sure you press the buttons to run away. As I generally do. Here we go. So we're going to get a compass now. Definitely. This has to be the compass. We can't have 2 dungeon items, right? Nope, it's just a compass. So let's keep going. Now that my exploration is pretty much complete. Now this is the only one I would say that's slightly less obvious that you can blow it up. Because there's no crack or anything in it. But with the power of the map and the compass, you should see that there's a gap here where something should be. Ow. Foolish mortal. You have crossed the wrong man. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, these things just come from the ceiling. There's no holes where they should be. No, they just literally fall through the freaking map. That's 3 for 3 right now. These guys are doing me in pretty well. Welcome to guillotines. These things. See ya. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yes, this is not good. More wall masters that will take you straight to the start of the level. Ow. I always thought these things should do more damage because I'm always getting hit by them. Okay. First of all, let's ignore the stealth post and go straight over here. Obviously, if you use the Eye of Truth, you can see where they are, but this is, again, if the map tells you that there's something there, you're going to want to go explore. So, just want to get the chests in here first so we don't forget. There's another spinning blade. It's actually invisible, which is interesting. These things die in one shot to my awesome power. I need to kill the bats. Again, I need to kill all the keys. It's a kill room again, so you need to find where they all are and murder them all slightly. There's one all the way over there. I'm not going to be able to reach that even with my long shot. Maybe from here I can. There we go. That's all I needed to do. Now, besides this being here, which is nice. Hang on. Clang. Guess not. Okay. You get 5 rupees, and if you open this one, which is hidden, you get a bundle of arrows. So that's all there is for this room. This isn't actually necessary for completion at all. It's just more sculptures, golden sculptures, or golden skeletons as I call them. Okay, let's go over here. Here's a star post. We've seen these before, but they will die much quicker to my begone sword. If I can get it off. Get off. See ya. I murdered its face. And then I missed my jump. I couldn't see where the jump was, so I fell off the edge. Okay. Luckily this is pretty easy to get back. The star post will come back, but you just either knock him off again or do this. You stab him through his hitbox and you can't do anything to stop it. Yay! There we go, this way. Being able to see where you're going is a useful thing. Curses. If I run straight up to it, did I get the thing? Yep. There we go. This gate opens up. Let's go through this gate. There's a block through here that you can grab. You might be able to just find these things simply by guessing or running along the wall until you see it and you get it, but whatever. These things are going to murder you if you get hit by them. Whereas this block will keep them in place pretty nicely. You need to get to the point where both of them are being stuck by this thing. I'm going to say there. There we go. Now we can run around freely doing whatever we want to do. Okay. Let's continue on our journey. I need to use these just because I'm not entirely sure where everything is. So I get more arrows. That's great. Now, once we're on this side and we've done everything we need to do, we can pull the block this way so we don't get killed by the fact that one's going to get crushed again. Like that. And then we can continue our journey by pulling it and grabbing onto it and climbing up. Which I want to do. So now, this is here, you can climb on it. And we can walk on it and then get through here. Get ourselves some more rupees. Always useful. 5 rupees. Stand on the switch, which puts the box over there. Although the game says it's there the whole time, which it kinda is, but oh well. Get the key. Even get some hearts for our troubles, which is very nice. And that's all there is to see in this room. So now we can go forward again. What the freak? That was interesting. Luckily it puts me back here, which is actually kind of easier. See ya. Sorry, Stalfos. Can't make it over here, you fool. Now, we can see these platforms. They move from side to side. But we don't need to really see them as long as we know where the sort of path is going. Now, these places are full of spikes. But with the hover boots on, you don't get hurt by the spikes. Which is useful to know, because otherwise you'd be running around not knowing where these spikes are if you don't really use the lens of truth a lot. It's up there. So this is another one. As you can see, the amount of things you could do in hacks with all this stuff that's invisible is pretty unreal. What I'm supposed to do there is get this and hookshot over to the other side. Or wasn't I? No. I'm supposed to run into it. Okay, cool. And then I can use this to get onto here. But we have to run quickly because still technically running over spikes. Are you dead? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There we go. So let's go through this door. Brr. And this is very easy. All you have to do is throw a bomb into this skull's face. Which is something I also haven't done in the Goron City. You can do the same thing. Kill these bats, it's only going to be a problem. There we go. We get ourselves a key. And we get ourselves another sculpture. We're really backing them in now. 37, nearly 40. 50 is the last time you get anything for it. But there are 100 in the game, so... Now... Ow. Technically still a kill room. Okay. So, in the next episode, what we'll do is we'll proceed through the Shadow Temple and hopefully finish it all off with relatively little difficulty. And then we'll proceed and see what we can do for the next temple. So until then, this has been Final Fantasy 64 saying see you guys next time. Bye!